Hi, and welcome to my screencast here. I have a simple question for you. Have you ever felt overwhelmed with the simple list of tasks that you need to complete? Yeah, I think we all do. Have you ever thought that if you have to remember one more thing, you're going to break your brain? Yeah, we all have that too. But instead of lying awake rehearsing the list of things you need to bring to school tomorrow, let me show you a quick app that'll take care of all of that for you. This is Google Keep. It basically works like the sticky notes that you stick on your desk or on your folder. To access it, simply go to your Gmail account. Ta-da! Now, we're going to slide over to the apps grid right over here in the right-hand corner. Tap on that, and then if you don't see it in this set of apps right here, just slide down to the bottom here and hit More. Now, the Keep app is this yellow square with the light bulb. Tap that, and here we are. So you can see here, I have a list of questions for my English professor, such as which thesis is stronger, how many words in the essay, etc. These are things that I don't want to forget because I'm going to need to work on them while I do homework tonight, while my professor's not around. Then I also have here my research list. I need to define global warming, and why it's a problem, what we can do about it. And I don't want to miss any of those points, but I don't want to walk around repeating that because people might think I'm crazy. So then over here, I've got this debate coming up in political science, and I need to take my notes. I don't want to forget that. It's stressing me out. So I just dropped a little note down here and added in a notification so that it will actually buzz my phone and tell me to go. Okay, now this looks amazing, but how do you actually do it? I'm going to show you just that. To take a note, it's super simple. Just hover your mouse over this take a note spot and click. Now, you can type a title if you like. Let's say, what do we have to work on? Vocal practice list. Now, if I want to make a list like this one here below, I will simply hit the next line, and then these dots here up in a row, click those, and right here, second from the bottom, show check boxes. There we are. Now, simply type. Let's see, my vocal coach said I need to work on my breathing technique and pacing and memorization. Now, to make the notes stick on the desktop, so to speak, just click outside on this empty space. Ta-da! There we are. Now, the beautiful thing about the list factor is that when I complete a portion of the list, I can simply tap the box and it crosses it off and puts the next task right there on top. Now, say I have another thing I need to remember, such as this little bit down here. I can simply start typing. No title required. So let's see that I need to meet Molly for coffee to discuss group project. And that will be at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Again, just tap outside, and there it is, a reminder set right there. Now, let's say, like I have on this one here, I need to remember what time to do that. So I just tap this little bell in the left-hand corner, and then I can set a time and a date. So let's see, it's on Wednesday, the 24th, we'll say, and it's at 5, so maybe I want to have my reminder at 1 p.m. so that I have time to collect my notes. We'll just hit save. And it goes on and on from there. You can add any kind of note that you need to keep your life feeling organized. Now, there are a couple of extra benefits to this I want to show you really quickly. You can see how I have these color-coded. So let's say that in addition to my vocal practice note here, I also want to remember that my vocal coach changed our session to 9:30 on Monday. So I would just type vocals at 9:30 on Monday. And then I would tap and make it a thing. But when I look at my list, I want to see all the vocal points at once. So I tap this little paint grid here at the bottom, and then yellow. Now I know that every note our first vocal practice is in yellow. And then let's say that my group project is for political science. Well, my political science note over here is purple, so let's make this one purple too. There we go. Basically, this is the concept of taking all of the things that are piling up in your mind and putting them down on paper. But the problem with paper is that we lose it. So this is putting it on a simple app that's available to all of your devices, anywhere you can access your Gmail account. One last thing I'll show you really quick. No, make that two last things. If you need to edit one, say perhaps that you remember another question for English class. So I'm just going to tap here on it and it opens it up. You see my cursor is already blinking, so I can just start typing. What would be another question I would have? Is my citation method correct? Because that's important. There we go. And then we'll just hit close over here. And we can see that it popped up completely edited. Now, if you complete a note, you get everything done, say, on the research list. Well, we don't want to look at that anymore. So tap these three dots here in the bottom right corner, and you'll see it says delete note. So we'll pop that little guy, and it's cleaned up. Now, let's say we want to start it over completely. We'll just clean all of these off, and it will look something like this. And this is also what your brain will look like after you write your notes in Google Keep. You will have much more space to relax and have fun. Thanks for watching.